Here's a flashing light update that I want to share with you guys real quick. The map over here in the United States is now at 448, approaching 450 unique locations here in the U.S. And I received my first video today out of Hong Kong. Check this video out here. This is, of all things, a car's headlights. Are you serious right now? Video from April 22nd of 2025, sent in by Neil. Not sure of the location, but Neil was sitting at an intersection, couldn't help but notice the obvious flashing headlights across the intersection in broad daylight. Are you serious right now? Look at that. Unbelievable. And that's not the only video that I've received of flashing headlights on a car. Here's video number 2. Check this out. And talk about impressive camera work. Video sent in by Deborah from April 13th, driving down the road when she noticed a car coming up behind her. And this is just a regular sedan driving down the road. That's not an EMS vehicle. Came up behind her with flashing headlights or fog lights or something in broad daylight. Those were clearly malfunctioning. That's what compelled her to take the video. Great observation by Deborah. It's not every day you see car lights malfunctioning. We've seen our share of street lights and gas stations malfunctioning. Here's another example of a gas station out of Kansas City, Missouri. Timmy E., check that out. Reminds me of the eerie commercial that KFC made of the convenience store gas station with the mysterious flashing lights. Here's more of the purple lights by Sean out of Vancouver, Washington, April 24th of 2025. Purple lights in a parking lot. And not all of the lights are purple, but the vast majority of them were. Video number 5, Cleveland, Ohio, sent in by Phil Ashbury, 4/25 of 2025. And here's yet another example of flashing lights from the downtown Cleveland area. Also in this video, you're going to see a baseball stadium from Cleveland with flashing lights at the top of the stadium in broad daylight. No joke, you can't make this stuff up. Video number 6 out of Big Fork, Montana, sent in by C from April 22nd of 2025. A mysterious flashing light. Then notice the purple haze on the side of the car. So apparently there was a purple light and then 2 mysterious flashing lights in Montana. That's like the 3rd video I've received from the Montana area. Video number 7. This video was sent in by Chris, not sure of the location. The video was taken in broad daylight on April 24th of 2025. Once again, lights malfunctioning in the middle of the day. Why? They really shouldn't even be on, but they were in a parking lot of a store, and they noticed the lights turning on and off very slowly. Look at that. How bizarre. What is going on with these lights? And moving on to video number 8. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. A baseball stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This is Progressive Field. Video sent in by Chris Howell from 4/17 of 2025. Notice the lights, once again in broad daylight, up there malfunctioning. Those are stadium lights. You're going to see a row of stadium lights over here, also malfunctioning. Look at that. And then back over here to the left, those lights malfunctioning in broad daylight. That's Progressive Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. That is a huge baseball park. Going to Hong Kong, overseas. This is the first video I've received out of Hong Kong, sent in by Miles from April 25th of 2025. He said this light in their house has never done this. This light here is always on. It never blinks. But for some reason, here recently, the light has been blinking, and also the color has been changing for unknown reasons. And again, it's never done that. Want to take you guys now to the skies of Arizona. I've received multiple videos about this helicopter chasing an orb through the nighttime sky. What we're going to do is remove the vast majority of the light surrounding this orb. Video footage by A-Wizzles54 from the night of the 25th. Here's the orb moving very quickly, so that's not a Chinese lantern. You can clearly tell that's under intelligent control. And there's the helicopter following the orb very closely, as if it's investigating what's going on in the sky above Arizona. Check that out. That is definitely rare. You don't see that every day. What in the world was going on there? So here's what we know. We know that was definitely a helicopter chasing something through the nighttime sky that appeared to be an orb. It was a very bright light. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to zoom in, take a closer look just at the orb. We're going to look at it in different formats. Here I slowed it down. I took a section of the video that was very still, and I zoomed in on the orb. You can see it's brighter in the center. It appears to have a haze around it, almost a corona, almost look like a mini sun moving through the nighttime sky. Here's a different format where you can kind of start to see the inner workings of this very bright orb in the nighttime sky. This is a negative format. Light is dark, dark is light. Pretty simple. The random light you see moving around, I believe that was a reflection off of the very bright orb moving through the sky. Coming up here in just a second, I'm going to remove the vast majority of the light. I'm going to take away 90%, and you guys are going to be able to see what looks like an intelligently designed structure right there. See that? You're going to be able to see it even better here in just a couple of seconds right there. See what looks like a line right there? You've got something on the bottom. Those are probably lights right there that were still illuminated. That's why I said I took away about 90% of the light, but there's still some light left. See the outlines of straight lines and a 90-degree angle right there? There was something of intelligent design inside that very bright light. See it right there? Kind of hard to miss. And again, I took away about 90% of the light so we could still see the outline of whatever this is. I don't know what that thing was. It appeared to be a very bright light. But these drones that people see all the time in the nighttime sky, they appear to be a bright light, but there has to be something in the middle of all that light. It's not just a ball of light. And I think we're seeing it right here with this one. So something mysterious spotted in the sky above Arizona being chased by a helicopter. Sticking with the sky, check this out. Talk about a pink sky. Photos sent in by Polly out of Delta, British Columbia, looking south. That is about as pink as you can get. I went to that location on Google Earth and I found a massive greenhouse over there in that area. Sky number 2, Gladstone, Queensland, sent in by NJ Kim, goes back to March. Check out the colors tucked in behind the clouds in the sky, visible from Queensland. Great photos, guys. Speaking of color, here is a very impressive, highly photogenic double-decker rainbow by Mary out of Reno, Nevada. I remember when I was a kid seeing rainbows when we were playing outside. You could never see the beginning or the end of the rainbow. Nowadays, it seems like whenever we get photos or videos of these giant rainbows, you can almost see where they begin and where they end. Very cool video. Thanks for sharing, guys. Really appreciate that. If you guys have any photos or videos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says, Have a Large Video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.